Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. Right in my hands is Blind Alley Issue 1, a new series from Behemoth, at least printed by Behemoth. It probably has been out elsewhere for a while. The writer, artist, colorist, and letter is by Irra, I-R-R-A. Not quite sure how to pronounce that. And then Flats is by Dabí. So yeah, this is an interesting story. So it's about this guy named Jesús who... criminal, he's into some stuff, and, you know, screws up, it seems like he screws up a job, pisses off the wrong person, and all he wants to do is go home to see his family. So most of the comic is his return to home, and the reintroduction of him to friends, family, friends of friends, and getting kind of back into the groove of things. And it's really interesting because not much happens. It's really, seriously, an introduction to all these characters, and the introduction's interesting. Like, it's all people I kind of want to see more of. Like, they're clearly all in the criminal set, and I'm sure whatever they're about to get into is going to be interesting, but not much happens. It doesn't really feel like tons of conflict. There's not much tension. There's interpersonal stuff, which is fine, and people fight and all that, but, like, it's that, you know, we're going to get drunk at a bar or scrap a little bit and then get separated and, you know, sleep it off. Like, there's nothing that really, to me, feels like there's, like, you know, danger. And, you know, we don't know where it's all going to go. So it's, again, just kind of like, what's the driver here? So yeah, I mean, to me, this is an interesting one in that, like, I want to read more, but I think this is a comic that is really hampered and hurt by the fact that it's single issues. Like, I would love to see this as a graphic novel. I'm assuming there's multiple issues of this. I haven't quite dove too much into it. I just was intrigued by one, the cover and the title of it. So yeah, I grabbed it off the comic shelves in my shop and wanted to check it out. So yeah, I'm really kind of fascinated by this as a whole and want to see where it's going, but it's one where I almost just feel like I want to wait until the trade and grab it and read it there. You know, after reading this first issue, it's just like, I'm not quite sure it's there enough, exciting enough for me to be super interested and want to read it a ton. It's definitely like, I mean, the setup is really interesting. That's the thing, is like the characters are intriguing, the interactions are intriguing, like it's got everything there for like a solid crime comic. It just doesn't feel like it completely capitalizes on it. And it definitely doesn't like set it up to the point where you want to see what the heist is going to be. I mean, I compare this to something like Kaiju Score, at least the second volume, where it's like that first issue, you knew exactly what they were up against, what the deal was, and where it was all going. So, while it's not a bad start, at the same time, it's just like, I really want the whole to get an idea. Like, I really feel like this is a comic that would be better read as a graphic novel. So, it is what it is. If you are really into crime noir stuff, you might dig this. As I said, there's something there. There's something really, really interesting to it. It's out now in comic shops, so you can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own copy. There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, just watching us supports us, so thank you for that. If you are into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.